Okay, I've got a 2008 John Deere riding mower 100 series, and I had a problem with this pulley. It sits onto this bearing here, and it just kind of over time just wore out in the middle and got everything seized up. So I have to replace it, but I don't have the part yet. These are the spindles. These are the pulleys on the spindle. You look in the center there, it's not perfect. You can see how it kind of gouged into the surface and deformed it. So I need to buy more pulleys. But I do have the spindles. I put this one in already. And that's where we're at. There's the old one. Now, here you can see the difference with the new one and then the old one. But let's go into the shop because I've got a new one right here and just want to say a couple things about it. So this is the new John Deere replacement part. They're made in China, unfortunately. So hopefully the quality will be pretty good, but my biggest complaint is right here. These are the mounting holes. They're not threaded. None of them are. There you go. It's an 8mm by 1.25. That's the tap you need. That's your setup. I'm sitting here trying to get these off. You see? Snapped off. They're so old. So this is 10 years old. Lots of use on it and not a whole lot of maintenance. So all of these feel like they're just going to snap off. So this is what happens. Alright. We saved one. Let's try this one. This one might feel like that. We'll see. Yep. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm just going to have to find some bolts. We already know the size of them. I mean, technically at this rate I can thread it for any pitch I want, but these are 8 by 125, so I'll be putting the same ones back in. Let me get this one out real quick. Alright, so you have your gauge, and it has, you know, little numbers on the side there, okay? And if you're unsure, you just start with whatever size you think it may be, and you just lay it on there in threads, and you shouldn't see any daylight in between the threads, so this one's obviously not the right size. And just kind of try another one, and there you go. So no daylight in between the threads, you're good. See what size it is. Maybe. Anyway, it's 1.25. And that's how you check your thread pitch. And now we're going to go and find the right tap we need. And then you dig through your tap set and you find 8.125. And there you go. So we'll start our threading. As you can see, I just kind of, in my vise, I just kind of put some rags in there to keep it from marring it up. And you just slide it in place. And leave it snug. And then we're ready to tap the holes. Put it in the hole. Keep it upright and level as possible. And just start turning. there's your nicely new tapped hole. Do it 3 more times. So it's an 8x125, that's the length you need. If you have some extras, dig around, see if you can find something. I do have some, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some out, and that one will work right there. These are 10mm heads. These are 12s, not a big deal. It'll work. If you don't have a pick a nut you can go through, I recommend you just going to the store and buying 8, because you're going to need 4 each spindle. And as you've seen, I had a couple that snapped off, and we're not going to reuse the spindle. I'm going to keep it because it's still semi-decent, and I'll drill those out later. I can have a spare. But that's what you're going to need to put it back in with. You're going to need 4 of them on each spindle. There you go. There you go. I got the new spindle pulleys on. New idler pulleys on. Comes with the bearing in it. And that's it. Got these torqued back down. That's torqued back on. Put the blades on. Ready to go.